Right folks, we're in the happy place. I've been out there for a couple of weeks and yeah, fucking missed this carry on. So we're in the happy place. Today I'm going to change it up a little bit. I usually fish up, I'm usually a lure man, but today we're on deads. So we've two deads out. So we'll give you a wee run through what we're at. Rod number one here is your 10-foot EOS Fox, 7,000 bait runner, and we are naturally popping up a pollen on that one. Over here, same story, 10-foot on 6,000 Shimano, and we're going to ledger a smelt on that one. This venue usually runs well for, roach. Well, last time I was here, I had a good run on roach. We'd no roach in the fridge this morning, so we're going to go with what we have. So I'm not really wanting to make videos, but I'm just hoping now we're going to have a fish on the bank, wet the net, on the rolling camera, to show you all what it's about. Anyone who knows me, I don't come from the piking background. I'm more sort of trout salmon man. This is all new to me, so if anyone has any advice or anyone has, any questions, any criticism, I'll take it all in the comments below. But yeah, it's just great to be out, isn't it? It's great to be out fishing. Nobody's annoying your head. You're nice and isolated, which is needed in these hard times. Hopefully we get a run. This is a good venue. This produces fish all the time. Now, I've nothing massive, but look, fish or fish. I don't mind jacks. A double would be a plus. Personal best would be a bonus, Just when I have you here, I'm going to give Tony Dunn a shout out in Pike Anglers. Tony's a really, really good guy. Tony's the sort of lad there that will put more fish in the bank, for other anglers rather than himself. He loves helping out people. This is what kind of got me this road, chatting to Tony there. He's added me to Pike Anglers. He's given me a good bit of advice, and he's made the offer there to come fishing with him someday. That'd be great. Yeah, we have a fish today, lads. It's not too cold. Today, so it's going to be. The water's up as well. There's been a lot of rain. It's not going to be easy, but look, let's see how we get on. And hopefully next time I'm checking back in here, we're in a fish. Right lads, just when I stopped recording there, we're about 30 minutes into the session here, and we're after getting a hit on the smelt. Now, dropped off, and all of a sudden the lamb starts screaming. Went down, and he drops it. I don't mind losing fish. Once we're hitting fish, we know we're doing it right. We're only here half an hour, and yeah, let's get it back out there. Right, so we go again, see what happens. As I said, that was a good start. You know, we're only here 30 minutes. Smelt screams off, and unfortunately, look, we don't hook up. But come here, we lose more fish than we catch. You know that just ourselves. Let's see what happens. That was promising. Right, so we're here, maybe I'd say 2 hours. 2 hours now. Nothing has happened since that first run. It's got very cold. The wind's in my face. I've changed the position of the two baits. Pumped the two baits with oil. And still nothing. Still waiting. Just waiting for that magic moment. It can switch on in seconds. It can last 5 minutes. It can last 20 minutes. Just waiting for that one. Just that one take. Just going to talk to you about, you know, stuff that I be bringing to the lake with me that I think's essential. Number one, long nose pliers. Don't leave the house without them. You don't want to fish that's deep out, and you don't have these with you. The bin for traces, absolutely class. You know, this gives you the opportunity to, you know, to make all your different traces. Have them all on that bin. You're not making them out in the lake when your hands are freezing. On hook and mat is essential. You're not damaging fish. Landing net. Don't leave the house without a landing net. I made that mistake. About a month ago. I was on a lake in Carrick and I hooked a really good fish. Put the hand down, chin the fish. Fish hops all over the place, shakes the hook, and that was my fault for getting up 6 o'clock in the morning, half asleep, flying out the door with everything else. No net. So don't leave the house without a net. So yeah, as I said, I'm at the changing the position of the two baits. The wind's in my face. You know, I'm naturally thinking that bait fish are going to be pushed with that. And wherever there's bait fish, there's pike. Well, you'd like to think so. So I've seen a few. I don't know if they were roach or perch, but up sucking on top of the water, all in, just right in here in front of me. Now I put one out the far side of that tree, and then I've one out a wee bit further. Just you know, I'd like to have one in close, one out further. You're fishing two different depths. You're fishing two different areas. Let's see how this goes. I'm at the pumping the two baits there with good natural fish oil, and yeah, I don't know. People tell you it makes a difference. Let's see what happens. There's a couple of lures here I'm going to show you. Salmos would be my favourite lure. And this one here, it's natural roach pattern. This works for me all the time. This is an absolute cracking lure. Well, for you on the bank spinning it, you're on the boat, you're trawling it works everywhere. It is absolutely super. Get one of them in your box. This one here, last day I was here, I had a fish about £9, and it was on that little 30-year anniversary salmo in that pinky sort of purple colour. That's another good lure. It'll tell you salmo's the best. I agree with that. Here's one here, I've never fished this. I actually pulled that out of a river last week. I hooked up on someone else's line. It's a little salmo. I don't know much about it. If anyone knows anything about that, tell me the story in the comments. What would you be getting on this? It looks very pikey to me. It's small, it's thin. Yeah, if anyone knows anything about that, let me know the story. Again, sort of small pike pattern salmo. But they're cracking lures, you know. They're absolutely super. They work all the time. Fill your box with them. They're expensive, but they're worth it. Gloves are essential for me anyway. My hands be freezing. And they've got like a silicone on the front of them. They're by Fox. Keep your hands from, getting sore. But yeah, they're a super glove. Anyway, sitting here nearly praying to God now that one of these alarms take off. But sure, look, call it fishing, They don't call it catching. If they call it catching, should be no fun. I'm after smoking about 20 fags. Let's see how we get on. Hopefully next time we're checking in with a fish. So I'm going to change it up a little bit different here now. I'm going to show you these kebab rigs. Anyone who has never seen them, you can get these in any tackle shop. These are class. I like them. I was actually talking to a couple of, good pike anglers who's been at it a long, long time, and they've been mentioning these, but they've never ever used them. Wish we could run. This looks like a good fish. This is definitely a personal best for me. I know. We put up here in the best thing to do when you get a fish like that is turn him up on his back, put your two legs up over him, Very, very lightly hooked. There you have it, folks. Look at that for a fish. That is a super, super pike. Buzzing with that. I'm gonna get this fish weighed.